Hi folks, this is all the fruit, and this here seems to be a new species of earth fig. I'm in the giant mountain area in the central part of Borneo, actually still in the northern part of Borneo, the giant mountains between the states of Sarawak, Brunei, Sabah and central Kalimantan. This dirt road here is winding for hundreds of kilometers from the last little market, well, you cannot even call it town, through long houses and logging camps, all the way to the Indonesian border and further. And finally I caught up with the fruit season. There are two species of earth figs here, figs which grow in the ground. Look at that. This is one species. I forgot the name, but it is everywhere. There are thousands of this one. But here is another species of earth fig, which I don't think I filmed yet. Look at that. See the little brown fruit everywhere? Earth figs are figs where the fruit grow on stems which crawl on the ground, basically on roots. They are taking roots. Sometimes they are covered with leaves and debris, so it looks like they are growing underground, but actually they are mostly crawling on the ground. Well, most of those figs seem to be unripe, but here seems to be one which is already colored, and it came off quite easily, and also there is no big conspicuous drop of milky latex. Also, it's a little bit softish. Well, folks, this is not a bad one. Huh. Folks, there are about 1,000 wild fig species, and 90% of them, well, let's say 80% of them taste completely boring to borderline disgusting. 10% taste really disgusting, but the remaining 10% are worth all the trouble. Look at this hairy fellow. It grows on the ground in the dirt. It's covered with scales and with disgusting hairs like some sort of bat or insect or spider. And then inside there is some tasty pulp. Sweet, soft. Look, it separates easily from this hair-covered outer rind. And it tastes good. A little bit sour. I don't know. Well, it's good. Tastes like some other tropical fruit. Let's see. This one seems to be half ripe. Nice enough. It has something of a grape, of a plum, of a pineapple, and of several other fruit. Let's hope this one is ripe enough. Look at this disgusting fruit. I mean, would you ever voluntarily eat something like that, covered with disgusting stiff brown hair? But the inside is really worth the trouble. Also, it tastes like... I don't know, folks. It tastes like several very good tasting fruits. Some of them tropical, some of them temperate. It doesn't taste a lot like them. It's not a overwhelmingly great fruit, but I think since 95% of the fruit are completely underripe and even undersized, I think that this is still not the best taste sensation. If this taste gets a little bit stronger, this stuff could be really great. I don't know, it's like a guava. It's very juicy. All the inner flesh with the seed separates in one tidy piece from the rind. This is very useful with such a disgusting hairy scaly rind. It also tastes like some slightly astringent fruit, which is still quite nice. This is a good earth fig, folks. This is maybe the first earth fig which is really tasty. Let's try this other one. I forgot the name, but it's pretty much the most common species of earth fig I found around Borneo. Not sure if this is ripe. Look at that. Looks kind of ripe-ish. It's not too bad. Still a little bit astringent, but also separates well from the rind. It's mostly sour. I think if this one got a little bit sweeter, it would be okay. But the other one, the hairy one, is still much better. Oh, what is this? I thought this is a fruit, but it's a rock. Just found it. Some very strange rock. Well, gonna wash it and take it with me. Well, folks, those were two species of earth figs. I still need to put some names on them. Stay tuned for a lot more fruit videos from the beautiful island of Borneo. And don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe.